All right, what's up, guys? Just competed in the NPC State Championships in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Got the cinematic package back yesterday. It's got a bunch of stills, comparisons, and videos of me on stage, etc. We're gonna watch that together, see what we did, see how we can be better, see what we liked, and if you guys have any feedback, drop them in the comments. Let's get to it. So I tried like a new intro pose, kind of like hands to the sky, classical. Those poses are hard for me because I'm not used to being able to manipulate my body in different types of way. I'm working on it. I'm going to keep getting better at it. I hired a posing coach that specifically deals with those types of poses and kind of the artwork behind it. So I'm excited to see how that's going to work with some of the poses that I've tried and getting them better for next year. Tried a new variation on my ab thigh this year just to work on like leg placement. My left leg is actually 3/4 of a pound smaller than my right leg. So trying to showcase them so they look the same is a little bit difficult for me. So been just trying to move my feet around in a way where they look a little bit more even. This was the result. I was pretty happy with it, but still need to work on some engagement. But you know, there's always room for improvement. I was pretty happy with my front double. I have been working from last year on my vacuum, which shockingly takes a lot of practice, especially when you have like thicker abdominals to be able to pull it all the way in. But I'm gonna keep doing vacuum exercises because I think that when I do vacuum, it makes me look bigger up top and it snatches in my waist a little bit, which you can definitely see in some of my side poses, like my right quarter turns and my left quarter turns, things like that. So those are some of the things we're going to be working on with my posing coach to try to get me to showcase my body in a way that looks the best, which is the goal for everybody. I was definitely pretty happy with my side chest. There's, of course, always room for improvement in everything that you do. I'm going to keep working on that improvement. My focus this year was to try to sit down a little bit and get my hamstrings to pop out, which I think I did a pretty good job of. And yeah, so obviously room for improvement, and you know we're going to keep on working on it. My rear double and my lats have been an issue for me. I got an injury in my neck last year, and it has really inhibited the ability for me to engage my lats just from like a nerve type of standpoint. I'm in physical therapy right now. I'm doing all the exercises. I'm doing all the things to try to work on that. I also worked with my new posing coach one time, and he showed me a few things that will help me bypass the nerve problem to get them out and actually get them out without having the complete control. I'm going to show you the guys that on another video. It's a pretty common thing, but you know, you don't know what you don't know. This was a new pose for me. Chris Bumstead is a huge idol to me. I like everything about him, from personality to his poses to his physique. You know, he's not doing too much across the board. He's not doing too much as a person. He's not doing too much with his personality. He's not doing too much with his body. It's pretty much just dialed in all the way across. And I think that that's the type of person that you should be looking up to, you know, that you should be trying to focus on, that you should be trying to essentially replicate, if that's the right word. This is one of his best poses. It's something I want to try on myself. Obviously, there's room for improvement. I'm going to work on that with my posing coach, but I think that it's off to a good start, and I think that it's a pose that showcases my body in a quality type of way. Front lat spread, everybody knows it. It was something new to me this year to throw in my routine, just trying to change things up from the basics, which is what I focused on last year, was solely just the basics. Again, room for improvement, but I wasn't unhappy with it, so we're going to keep doing that. And of course, you know, my favorite classical pose, and there it is. I don't even know what you call it. but I think that it looks good on me. It's relatively easy to do. And, you know, when you're first competing on stage, this is my second time, you know, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So trying to throw in a little bit of complex, but keeping it simple so that way you can get through it in a good quality way and then continue to build off of it, I think is super important. So that is how my routine went. And I was really happy with it, and that got us a win in the Masters 40. And we are going to keep building off of that for next year. For anybody that hasn't competed before, you know, and you really want to get out there, get on stage, get through that nerves, get through that new experience. The first time that I went through the entire experience, it was very new. It was very nerve-wracking. It was uncomfortable. But I think that's where all that growth really takes place, is in that uncomfortable environment, in those nerves, in that moment. And you buckle down, you grind through, you push, and you get it done. This year, I was way more comfortable. The entire process was almost second nature. From the spray tan to the prep, to the weigh-ins, to the refeeds, you know, to being on stage, everything related to it in the background that a lot of people don't get to see. We shot some of that background stuff for you. We're going to show that in our little prep series leading up to the show, so you guys can kind of get a little behind-the-scenes look. And, you know, just get out there and chase your dream. And every single time that you get up there, no matter what you do wrong, that's how you learn. You make mistakes, you get back in there, you work on it, you grow, you get back up there again, and you do better than last year. I did better than last year, and next year we're going to do better than we did this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anything you guys have to say, drop it in the comments below. Help me, help you. I'll see you on the next video.